Fucking A, it's the Ninja Turtles! What kid in the 90s didn't like Ninja Turtles? The global phenomenon created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird had humble comic book beginnings that would soon take the property to an unprecedented level of success as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles became an international sensation and household name, delighting children and adults and pissing off the Catholic Church to the point where they were burning TMNT merchandise. But despite the church's fuckery and the absurd objections of concerned idiot parents, TMNT continued to go from strength to strength, and among the endless amounts of merchandise, video games were of course a highly lucrative market for the franchise to tap into. And it did. I've played the various NES titles, arcade games, and even a Street Fighter clone for the Genesis, but Turtles in Time and Hyperstone Heist was the one that got away. And due to the interesting nature of how Hyperstone Heist came to be, and the strange mysticism of how supposedly untouchable the SNES version is, I decided to make a video on it all. This video. So what made the TMNT video games worth your time, and how hard is it to crack through the shiny turtle shell coating of a video game that is obviously riding off the coattails of a highly successful cartoon series and toy range?
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Shut the fuck up, Donatello. I'm trying to make a point here. Like, are your fucking games actually any good? Because all I see anywhere I look is forum posts or reviews about how great TMNT Turtles in Time is. Specifically the SNES version. Like, more so than the arcade version, and that's weird, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, okay, I guess so.
Anyway, so the Turtles in Time video games as well as the Genesis version were inaccessible to me as a kid. Couldn't find these fucking games anywhere, which is annoying, because as a kid I was TMNT crazy. I watched the movies, cartoon show, played the arcade games, played Manhattan Project on the NES a billion times, and of course I had the toys.
Get out of the way, bad dudes! It's the Turtles Party Wagon! The wacky attack band means good times for the green guys and hard knocks for the foot, especially with the tenderizer.
Yeah, and it's a big hit everywhere we go.
And look, here comes the Turtle Cycle with its working handlebar slingshot and armored sidecar. It'll drive Shredder crazy!
Yeah, let's step on it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Vehicles and figures each sold separately from Playmates.
So I read somewhere that the SNES version was the absolute best. Best music, extra levels, fucking Rat King, and the tightest controls. So, imagine my disappointment when I discovered otherwise. Yeah, seriously. The controls of the SNES version, yeah, not that great. I'd go so far as to say not even that good.
Dude, that can't be right.
Michelangelo, am I gonna have to tell you to shut the fuck up too, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. I found the controls to be quite sluggish, in fact. I was expecting a tight, highly responsive gameplay. I mean, that's all you fucking read about. How sweet as fuck the controls are. But they're not. They're so fucking slow. And trying to play with characters like Michelangelo or Raphael is even worse because of their lack of range. Yeah, I found Donatello was the best choice for all three versions. So people rag on the arcade version, but why? The arcade version is the best version. Best graphics, best gameplay, it's a shitload faster and far more responsive, and let's not discount the sound in this game. I mean, there's a decent amount of dialogue, and man, that fucking song in the beginning. Yeah, but try and get that shit out of your head now. Yeah, you can't, can you? Pizza fucking power. Yeah. So yeah, my fiance and I played through the arcade version and it was sweet. She did, however, watch this scene in order to get into the mood for playing a 25-year-old TMNT arcade game.
MC Mikey. MC
Anyway, games like this are made for co-op, and kicking the living shit out of the endless hordes of foot soldiers and bosses is awesome. But let's get real for a moment. The absolute joy of battling as Ninja Turtles in co-op masks the fact that the variety of gameplay is somewhat lacking. I mean, come on, yes, it's fucking Ninja Turtles and that's awesome. No dispute there, but just be aware that this is a button-mashing affair, as opposed to a Streets of Rage style brawler where the gameplay is a lot more technical. Konami were playing it safe here. I mean, sure, this worked for the original arcade release, but come on! This is the 4th entry. You move around, you hit stuff, you collect pizza, you hit stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Occasionally you collect a power-up that'll allow you to, you know, kick the shit out of some foot soldiers, but yeah, that's it. But you do get to do this as a Ninja Turtle. A Ninja fucking Turtle. The SNES version has a few extra levels that the arcade version didn't, so that's pretty cool, but I'd have preferred that the developers had rather improved the gameplay as opposed to adding those extra levels. And regardless of those levels, all 3 versions are short. Like really short.
It's not that short.
Yeah, not as short as your dad's dick. I'm pretty sure that Manhattan Project was a lot longer. I'm gonna play through that one again real soon, for research purposes. Anyway, so going back to the SNES gameplay, it's just so sluggish. Ugh. Why does no one see this? What about Hyperstone Heist, you say? Yeah, what's going on there? And yes, I did backtrack just to diss the SNES version one last time. In one sentence. Fuck that version. Is Hyperstone Heist a different game? Is it the same game but stripped down?
I don't know, man. It's just a Ninja Turtles game.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for that. I wasn't aware. I was not aware of that, Raphael. Idiot. Hyperstone Heist is a different game in its own right. It used plenty of the Turtles in Time assets, but it used those assets to create a new game. A hybrid, you might say. So you get new bosses, new levels, and of course a new narrative. And that's fine. Does this warrant the disdain for the game that seems to plague any online discussion when TMNT 4 is mentioned? Fuck no! So fuck the cruel words of those sad basement dwellers. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
It's just not the best version of the game out of the 3.
Oh, man.
While Turtles in Time, specifically the arcade original, is the superior version, subsequently followed by the SNES port, it's worth noting that Hyperstone Heist's controls are better than the SNES port. Yeah, wrap your head around that one. So, did I enjoy Turtles in Time? Yes, but I think perhaps I've waited too long in playing this one. Too much time has passed, so there's just been decades worth of hype and build-up, and I just feel that there are better beat-em-ups out there, offering a bit more variety. Yeah.